Good morning. This is a video response to Can't Wait to See the New Me. You had a couple of questions in the first video that you've posted on your channel. I know that you're pre-op and you're questioning or you actually wanted to hear from somebody who's actually had the surgery or somebody who's outside of your doctor an explanation as to why you need to do the 2-week liquid diet before surgery. Well, I need to start off by saying my doctor did not require me to do any sort of liquid diet before surgery. In fact, saw in so many different communities, so many different websites, everybody else was having, a 2-week liquid diet or at least a 7-day liquid diet. I even asked him at some point, and he said, no, just stick to the plan that you've been on since you've been in the bariatric program. So the plan that we're on is basically sort of like a 1,200 calorie a day, and they specified, what types of lean meats and fruits, vegetables, breads, and things like that we were supposed to be eating. So he told me to stick to that. So I didn't do a liquid diet. However, I did need to lose some weight before having surgery. And it took me a very long time, to be perfectly honest. I believe that everybody who's contemplating weight loss surgery should really make sure that their mind is ready for what's going to happen to their body, because you're not going to ever be the same that you were pre-op after you have surgery. So it took me some time to get my mind together and to actually even really, although I was in the program, it took me a year from the first time that I met my surgeon to actually losing some weight to be able to get my surgery scheduled. And what he explained to me was, you need to lose some weight because you need to help me help you have a successful surgery. Your liver sits right very close to your stomach, and so what happens is when you actually have the surgery, they go in and one of your incisions is going to be for sort of a device that they put in, and it sort of is a flap, and it lifts up your liver, because your liver needs to be lifted up so that they can get to your stomach to do the surgery that they need to do. So, the point is, when you lose weight right before a surgery like that, it helps shrink your liver. Sometimes our livers are very fat, and I know that a couple people already posted that in the comments. But what was good for me to hear, and what was sort of a reality check for me, was having my surgeon say, help me help you. You don't want me to have a hard time when I'm going in there and I'm actually performing the surgery on you. I know that you want this to be easy for me, so that I'm not tugging around in your body, so that it'd be easier for you to heal in the end after you have surgery. And so that was sort of like okay, ding dong, it makes sense. This is why I need to do this. I want to have a successful surgery, so let me do what I need to do beforehand to help this work out better. I can also suggest a couple of other things to you. I know that you're new, and I don't know how much other research that you've already started doing, but some of the communities that I spent a lot of time researching on before I even found the weight loss community on YouTube was ObesityHelp.com. There's actually a forum for lap band sort of patients. There's forums for all of the different bariatric surgeries. So I'm assuming that you're having lap band, but I'm not sure. I don't remember in this moment. But whatever surgery you're having, you can go to ObesityHelp.com, go to the various message boards for that specific surgery, make friends, get insight. There's people on there that have had the surgery years ago, so they give you that perspective of, you're not just a person who had the surgery last year. You're a person who had the surgery 5 years ago, 7 years ago, and so you get a broader perspective. Gastric Rose here in YouTube is very good for that, because I believe she's like 5 years out. So we get that perspective of somebody who's had the surgery and who has actually lived with it. So when you have, you know, sort of long-term questions, you have those resources to tap into. Lapband.com is also a good website. Lapbandtalk.com is a good website as well. So, you know, Obesity Help is message board. So people are posting questions and folks are answering all throughout the day. Lapband Talk is sort of the same type of situation. So those are some of the websites that I looked at. Something else that was really good for me, and I'll try to find the link and post it in the sidebar, was I actually saw a lap band surgery performed from beginning to end. It was some years ago that they videotaped this, but it was a doctor actually saying every step that they were taking, and it really helped me have a perspective of this is what's going to happen to me when they put me to sleep. So, you know, there's some people that were like, oh no, I don't want, like my grandmother, she's like, I don't want to watch that, oh, I can't watch that. But I watched it several times over, you know, a whole year period, so that I can really understand this is what is happening to my body. So I hope that I gave you some good information. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You can send me messages and I'll try to do my best with giving you the response. But I'll end with this, and this is something that you see a lot sort of in weight loss communities. There's a quote that says, "Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels." And that was another sort of reality check for me when I was, you know, I think I was questioning, I don't know, some liquid after surgery. And somebody posted that on Obesity Help. I was on the message board and somebody posted that. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, if you're committed, you know that your life is going to be different and changed forever. The liquid part of it is just sort of the first step of all of the rest of the changes that are going to come. And in the end, it'll allow you to successfully meet your goal. So I hope I helped. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.